Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time here, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe. And if you are a returning viewer, I would also appreciate it very much if you hit that like and subscribe. Hoping to add a bunch more subscribers in 2026. We are rapidly approaching 800, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. So today we have no stranger to the line. We have Hulk Hogan in the Ultimate Edition Series 30. This comes in the same series as Rhea Ripley and Seth Rollins, which we have previously reviewed on this channel. I picked up this figure at Ringside Collectibles as I never found it in the stores. And the one downside, if you can call it that, is normally Ringside ships with care, and you can never tell if it's a Ringside thing or a FedEx thing. But my package for this is pretty banged up. And all in all, I'm not too upset because I open up all my figures, but a little disheartening because I do like that fresh minted look just to break the seal open. So it did get damaged in transit somehow, but that notwithstanding, in the grand scheme it's not a big deal because, like I said, I open up all my figures. And as you know, Hulk Hogan is no stranger to the line. I think people might have Hulk Hogan fatigue. I do not. He is one of the figures that I collect, not every single figure of, but I have quite a few, which we will be taking a look at in this video. And of course, what sets this apart is the t-shirt ripping action, which is exactly why I bought it and is exactly how he will be displayed on my shelf. So as you can see, you get a product shot of the figure, and also along with the picture of Hogan himself on the back here, gives you all the stats. This comes with the Hulk Rules t-shirt, a rubber shirt that looks like he's ripping it, and then a cloth goods shirt that you can put on, I guess, another figure or whatever. And it comes with the title belt. I am always a fan of figures and champions coming with belts. Sadly, Mattel has a weird thing where a lot of these figures don't come with belts all the time. I am in the camp where if you have held a belt at any point in your career, I do not care what era the figure depicts. If you're an Ultimate Edition, you should be coming with a championship. But I think I might be alone on that island, I'm not sure. But I really feel like if you held a title in your career, your Ultimate Edition figure should reflect that. Anyway, we're going to open the package up and see what he is all about. As you see, always there are Easter eggs on the box. What you're going to do when Hulkamania runs wild on you on the bottom. And then on the top, you have say your prayers and eat your vitamins. As you know, in the 90s, that took on a different meaning, but we will still abide. So here he is out of the package, looking great. I can't say enough. I do not badmouth Hogan figures. I collect quite a few of them, like I said, and as you will see. Now, what I do not like about this particular figure, the way it's packed, is his legs are askew. He is twist tied in, so he's not been returned or anything. But as you can tell, if you are a mint on card collector, this is not going to cut it. Again, I've said it 1,000 times. I open up all my figures, so all in all, not a big deal as long as everything sits right and there's nothing out of whack in terms of hips and leg placement. But I could definitely see where if you are a mint on card collector, you're sending it back before you even get to this point because the box was damaged. Anyway, we're going to open this up. We're going to cut the twist ties out and we're going to see how he looks outside. Now, before we get into the figure itself, we're going to take a look at the accessories. As you know, Hulk Hogan is no stranger to the line, and these figures are no stranger, or these accessories are no stranger to the line. So we have, of course, his signature cupping ear hands, splayed out hands for holding his hand up to his ear. And then we have two pointing hands, the what you gonna do brother hands, of course. And then we have two fisted hands. So as always, they always treat Hogan with respect in terms of accessories. So you get, even though we've seen these hands a bunch of times, he comes with 3 sets of hands plus the hands that are holding onto the shirt. And then we get this head sculpt. Again, no stranger to it, but very good lightness. The eyes are a little weird on mine, but the head sculpt is good. The hair sculpt is good. Looking like Hogan. You can't mistake this for anyone else. And then you have a serious. So his teeth are kind of showing in this one, and then you have a serious Hogan in this one. Again, no stranger to the line. We've seen these countless times. Then you get a cloth goods shirt, no velcro, so that's nice. You could throw this on another figure, I guess. I don't really know because what I'm going to do with this, but so you get the Hulk Rules shirt, fabric, no velcro, which is nice. And then one of my favorite pieces is the shiny winged eagle belt. This is what I most associate with Hulk Hogan, so I'm glad they come with this one, and can throw this on other figures, pose it with Cody Rhodes, that kind of thing. But yeah, you can give this to Savage, you can give this to other figures if you want. Then we have the figure itself. The figure itself right here. You have Hulkster with his screaming head sculpt, tearing off the shirt. It is a hard rubber plastic shirt. You get Hogan with the hot dog tan, which is nice. And he's got a rubber band holding the, in theory, holding the headband on, but it's not really doing that. Let's see here. He comes with a necklace, and then the headband across the top like so. Oh, maybe it should have held on. I think maybe it tucks in here. Maybe. You might want to keep that rubber band handy. It's not laying flat for me. There it kind of is, but it could easily fall off. So just be careful of that. It doesn't go all the way around. It just looks like it's tucked under his hair. But the selling point is the ripping t-shirt. That's the reason I got this one. I'm always looking for a different twist on Hogan. The one that I'm really looking forward to, and the one that I would kind of seal the deal for me to have all the Hogans that I want, is the MTV Awards sleeveless tux shirt Hogan in Mattel form. I know Jack Specific made one ages ago. I do not have that. That came out in the midst of my... I wasn't collecting anything back then. So, looking at this figure, it's standard stuff. Like I said, the t-shirt looks great. Now, where I have issues, there is a gap in the thigh here, or in the leg. You know, this is part of the drop down hips, which I guess go back into place, but, and I also find his ankles really loose. But let's look at, we got thigh cut, we got boot cut, we got back and forth, very little side to side ankle articulation, and then the patented toe articulation. He is kind of clunky to pose. I do like the cross, I do like the shirt. That is going to bother me. The headband is going to bother me. And then, so then to take off the shirt, I believe you pop his hands off, and the whole thing, maybe you take his arms off because he is an ultimate. You can pull his arms off. Whoa. There goes the whole, trashing the whole set, trying to showcase how you get the shirt off, but that would be, oh boy. Okay, there we go. And so as you can see, with actually really cool technology, is the hands are molded onto the shirt. So that's exciting. Again, this is how he will be displayed. But let's pop his arms back on without the shirt for now. Boy, this is not easy. Thought this would be easier. There's one. There's two. And then you can turn them like this. You can turn them like this. this, and then a fisted hand. Whoa. You have a little bit of a signature pose like that. Slap the world title on him. Oh, well, I'm fighting with getting the title on him, but upon further looking, you got a WWE logo here, and then you have like a painted end buckle there, and you have even the painted notches on the belt, which I think is a step up from other belts. I don't know if they've gotten into that much detail before. So that's a good belt. We're going to put this on him off camera. But as you can see, we have him sort of in a signature pose. You know, looking like only a Hogan can look. Can do the ear to the ear. You know, he poses pretty well. He's not too stiff. I'm a little concerned about this, what is this? The right leg does kick up, but it really, I don't know, something about it is bothering me. I might have to reach out to ringside and say, what's going on, guys? The problem is these are hard to exchange because you don't see them in the stores or anything. And then just sending them back is always kind of a process. So there you have Hogan. We're going to suit him up fully in the way he will be displayed, and compare him with other Hulk Hogans that I have. So here you have him with a few other Hulk Hogans I have in the collection. It is a pretty wide swath. We have these are all the Ultimate Editions, with the exception of the red Hulkamania shirt with the old school belt. And then in the back is one of those unmatched Fury figures from way back when, I think 2007. Then here we have him with a couple of other different Hogans just to show you the different looks. I wanted to collect as many looks as I can, and I think they all look really good. If you've made it this far, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe, please share this video with other like-minded action figure collectors. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am sorry for a lot of the technical mistakes on this one. Certainly not one of my best. But I hope it gives you an overview of how good this figure really is. And as always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Have a great day. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Oh my God! What a masterpiece! It's still real to me, damn it!